Well, I decided to try something different. I'm going to answer your comments and your questions with a narrated video shortly after I publish a video. I had some questions on what pack I'm carrying. This is an old VanQuest Ibex 20. It's still one of my favorites. I'm using a Rip Spool by Exotac. This is a piece of gear that you can carry in your backpack. I've got mine hooked up to a zipper for a zipper pull. And it just lives in there, and if you need duct tape, a needle, sewing thread, or like a heavy thread, it's all intact. So I'm blousing or taping my pant legs because of the ticks. The ticks are so bad this year. So you can either blouse your pants or tuck them in your socks or use duct tape, and it keeps the ticks from climbing up your legs. I wanted to share with you some behind the scenes on how this video is made, or how my videos are made. I've switched cameras here in just a second, and you'll catch the difference in the picture and the audio using the Canon. You can see my scraggly fence on the left there. That's from a previous video. If you haven't seen that one, check that out. There are so many uses for a hammock. In this video, I'm just going to use it for a seat. I'm using my old faithful Esbit stove that I've had for probably a decade, and using the fuel tabs. These are the Coghlan cheap fuel tabs. You have to use 2 of these versus one of the Esbit fuel tabs. They're cheaper, but I don't know, maybe in the long run they're not cheaper because you have to use so many. For those of you who've never seen this before, this is the Italian mocha pot. It's basically a percolator. I've got a Mountain House military ration here. They're a little bit more expensive, and they only have a shelf life of like 3 years, I think. But I like the way they pack up and the aesthetics of it. It's basically just a novelty, the packaging for me. And I'm pouring it into a folded cup. These are hard to find. They're straight from Sweden, and you probably have it on your Amazon wish list, but they're kind of hard to find. If you're using your mocha pot in the woods, it's best to heat up the water, put it in there, and then bring it to a boil. Someone commented and said those tabs burn a long time. If you'll notice, there's just one in there, so I had to add a third tab on top of the two that are already almost burned out to finish the boil on the mocha pot. To make the video more pleasing to watch, I show myself eating the Mountain House, show you some scenery, and then switch to drinking my coffee. I didn't want to show you the fight to get up and get the coffee and sit back down and all that. There we go. There's a better shot of the rip spool and how it lives inside the pack on a zipper pull. And those are made by Exotech. I want to say thanks for watching. I appreciate all the comments and the encouragement. I don't get to respond to them all, but I do read them, and I really appreciate all of my subscribers. So thanks for watching another episode of UglyTent. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and share. This video was sponsored by SOS Outdoors. You can check out the gear, a lot of the gear that I use on sosoutdoors.com.